Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace.
Candace is cutting up right now. I might have to put her in timeout.
There ain't no corners in here.
Yeah,
there ain't no corners.
There's corners, we just can't happen to get to them. But we are full-time eBay resellers, and if you like to watch that kind of content, please consider hitting subscribe down below. Today, when this is airing, it should be Wednesday, and
we're going to show you some sales that we picked up on Sunday at some estate sales.
Some stuff we picked up. We went to what, 3?
Yes, 3 estate sales.
And it was, what, we were out for maybe an hour,
and then one fake one we saw a sign.
Yeah. Well, we were out for like what, an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe?
Yeah, not long.
Yeah, so it was very very efficient sourcing.
Yeah.
So let's show them what we got.
Okay. Got a couple of typewriters here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you talk about these because that's not my thing.
Look at the shape of this one. Look at the styling of it.
And the condition is incredible.
It's immaculate condition. It's a beautiful typewriter. I think this is probably a $100 typewriter.
And look at this. That's different, this bag, huh?
Yeah, that doesn't look like it was probably original, huh?
Yeah, it's got the name brand on it.
I know it does, but
why wouldn't it be?
It's just weird. I don't know. There's a bag though. Pretty heavy duty bag that
yeah, it's got pictures
of a
typewriter and the brand name, so I don't see.
Actually, that might even be that typewriter because look at the extreme. So yeah, anyways, this was originally, we like going to estate sales on Sundays because it's half price at most of them, and this was originally $30. I got it for $15. Like I said, I think it'll probably sell for around $100. This one I think I paid $10 for, but I'm not sure because they cut one sale, they cut all the price tags off, so I'm having to do this from memory. That's
so irritating.
This is probably about a $75 typewriter. It does have, look at there's foam down here that is 100% broken down. So yeah, the case, that's the case, right? Or is that the typewriter itself? No, that's a foam thing on the bottom of the case. Okay. So that's going to be a mess.
This might clean up. That's probably dust from the foam.
Yeah, that'll clean up. But I mean, it's actually in pretty decent condition. I think this is probably about a $75 typewriter if I had to guess, by going too deep into comps. I think I paid about $10 for that.
You don't have to guess.
No, you're right. If I did, though.
What you got here, Lonnie? I didn't see you buy this.
I got a wall phone, and it was actually part of an estate sale where they had outside, this one company, they like to run, like, fill a bag with a lot of the cheaper stuff or the stuff
like
that's
the garage stuff.
Yeah, so sometimes you could find just some like great deals. I'm not saying this is one, I'm just saying sometimes you can. And I got my little bag and I started looking around, and all I found was this phone. And
well, I didn't know you had a bag. We could have got those highlight magazines that I showed you.
Oh, yeah.
For free.
Good, I'm glad we didn't. So anyway, I ended up paying $5. Look, those highlight magazines were not worth it. Not worth free? No.
Okay.
No, I'm glad. I mean, really, like when we're sourcing garage sales and estate sales, usually, I mean, actually more garage sales, usually price is not the determining factor whether we buy something. It's whether we want to get it or not at any price. Some stuff I don't want free or real cheap or otherwise, and some stuff I'm willing to pay up for. But anyway, I filled a bag. All I got was this phone, so I paid $5 for that. I don't know what it's worth. Probably not a ton. Western Electric phone. It's got a little
Bell South may still own that.
They might. Somebody might still be paying a rental on this.
What year was that you worked for them and people were still like paying monthly?
It was right around 2000, I think. People
were still paying a monthly fee for their phone.
Right. Yeah.
Not for the service, for the actual phone.
Yeah, because back in the day, the telephone company supplied all the telephones, and they actually had to hardwire them and like physically mount like in this case, this would be physically mounted by the telephone guy in your kitchen, and then customer didn't have the right to install or remove or use like a modular type phone. Modular phones weren't a thing until like the 80s for that reason. When people, the bells were broken up, and then I think part of that too is people were allowed, believe it or not, to actually use our own equipment. We actually, when I remember acronym now, CPE, customer provided equipment. They were actually able to use like phones, answering machines, etc. So they started putting the plugs on them. Before then, there wasn't even a plug, because they didn't want people to even think about unplugging it from the wall. So when that happened, this other company, or actually a bunch of different companies, Bell could no longer rent this stuff to the customers or charge for it. So they sold it to these companies that would then rent the phones or whatever, rent the hardware to people for like, I don't remember, I saw a bill one time, one lady showed me, it was like $20 for a quarter, I think, right, for 3 months.
That's insane.
And I'm like, how long you been paying this? And this is like in the year 2000. She's like, oh, I think we've been paying about that. Now it goes up with inflation or whatever over the years, but she had been paying for this thing, for like this phone in her kitchen, for like 25 years. Somebody. And I'm like, what?
Or rich off of these phones.
Yeah, maybe it was more like 20 years, right? But anyways, like $80 a year, even, you know, adjusted out for inflation or whatever. But so like this would be a $1,600 phone. So I'm like, ma'am, you know, we aren't even renting these to you. This is a third-party company. I recommend you go ahead and return that. Go to Walmart, buy a $20 phone, and then you don't have to ever pay that again. And she did. She did. I think I saw her again another like 6 months later, and she had done that. And I recommended that to a lot of older people, and it was amazing how they just keep on paying those bills and they don't even think about it. And there's probably still some of that stuff out there. Still some of that, but
crazy. What
a rip. I mean, this is a $1,500 phone. And you know what happens whenever they actually do contact the company and say, hey, we want to return this phone, we don't want to pay it anymore. You know what they tell them?
Keep the phone.
They tell you to keep the phone, and then they stop billing you.
Yeah.
What a racket. Okay, that's way off course. Let's move on. Candace spotted these in a bathroom. What? They were on the bathroom, the countertop.
What did you have to say, in a bathroom?
I don't know.
I wasn't going in there to use the facilities. I was
right. It was a big. It was like the master bath, and they had some stuff on the counter there. Belt buckles.
Hey, are y'all selling that toilet?
Belt buckles. River Bend. This nuclear power station. We have Allen Vodel electric generating plant. This is Braidwood, another nuclear plant there. And then
this is some project in Arizona.
Yeah, you know what? That's where they were building a chip fab where they make chips.
This guy must have been some kind of engineer, huh?
Yeah, must have been.
Have all these special belts.
Yeah, I mean, it's these are like major projects, all of them, including the chip fab. I mean, those are like billion-dollar type projects, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I paid
$3 each.
Yeah, $3 a whack for those, so $12, and I don't know what they're going to be worth. I'll really like these kind of things though, because there's, you know, most of these power plants are probably still in operation. That fab's still in operation, so there's still current employees, old employees, and they're cool. They're cool little things. So probably at least $25 a buckle, because these are like high quality buckles too.
Yeah.
So all right.
We got some Bibles here.
Yeah, and Bibles usually we're looking at like $2 to $3 at estate sales.
What about the fact that this one has a name on it?
I'll just disclose it has a name.
I mean, they can see that. I just didn't know if that affected the sale price.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure it will a little bit. This is a giant print Bible.
This one has his name on it.
Yeah, that one's cool. This cover, Naga had. I think that's a Naga type thing. Oh, that's a cool Bible there. That's different. Red letter, and it's got all kind of stuff in the margins. It's tabbed out like this, so it's got a lot of. That's a little better Bible than most you see. Chain Reference Bible, the red letter edition. So that's nice. Like I said, I like I like picking Bibles up. They're nice little bread and butter type items, and usually they're like $2 to $3, sometimes $1. Sometimes they even give them away. How much is this one? Let's see. I paid $2 for this little guy. This one's neat. It's got a little snap up cover built into it.
This one was $3.
Yeah,
I don't know what you paid for this.
I don't know. It's less than $5. It's probably $3 or something like that. And this round of stuff, now this is a Samsonite briefcase. It does have, show them the markings on the front. So it does have this. I'm thinking I could probably
that'll come out,
get that off,
because this is just plastic. It's not like a Naugahyde finish that'll tear off.
right?
It's hard plastic, so you'll be able to
Maybe I can magic eraser that off
gently.
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful because it will kind of mess up the surface a little bit. But I paid a couple of bucks for this. I want to say I paid like $4 for that. You see, it's in good condition.
There's the keys.
Oh, good.
Yep, keys are in there.
Keys in the pouch, and it's got. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's really used much.
No,
There's a paper clip and a rubber
Yeah,
band in
that
here.
looks like maybe it was used a couple of times.
Yeah, I think I paid $4 for that. The price tag is off. So let's look at some more stuff.
Okay, so this was a sale. It was a huge house, and they had a really good toy room.
Yeah, the toy room was awesome.
If I would have looked at the pictures before Sunday, we would have gone a day earlier, probably, because they had some really good vintage Barbie stuff.
Yeah, but you know how it is though. Like,
I still like to look.
it would have been priced.
Well, I know, but I still like to look. So yeah, let's show you what we found.
These are two of my finds here, and I don't look. This is a Lionel train watch. I don't know if GoPro's not great at getting close.
Does the train go around?
Yeah, it goes. The train, I think, is the second hand.
Okay.
Needs a battery. Paid $3 for that. And then this is an old Seiko digital, and paid $4 for that. The band, it looks like it's probably just missing the pin.
Missing the little pin, yeah.
The pin
to connect it. Yeah.
There. So we'll get batteries for both of those to make sure they work. Candace doesn't like this hat.
I don't mind dirty hats. This one just, I don't know.
That's legit. That's like vintage scunch.
Somebody wore that to fix boats.
I know. That's vintage.
That was a boat mechanic's hat.
I think that's a Mercury outboard hat.
It's got like a shoe with wings.
Oh, that's the Mercury. No, that's Nike. I don't know. Whatever.
Mercury is the winged god.
Yeah, that must be right.
So he had the wings on his shoes.
Yeah. So it's a really cool vintage hat. And it says Cardinal. I haven't looked it up or anything yet. Cardinal Cap and Jacket Company, Grundy, Virginia, and it has a phone number. So
there you go. You can call them and ask them what they sell.
if you got this dry clean, it'd probably clean up a little bit.
Dry clean a hat?
I don't know.
I've never heard
It's
of
kind of a denim material.
Yeah.
It's a cool
But
hat.
it's got foam and stuff in it.
Yeah, the foam. Yeah.
Okay. So what'd you pay for that? $2?
Yeah, I paid $2 for that. We'll see what it's worth. I think
All
it'll
right.
probably
Pair
do
of
pretty well.
Radio Shack push button casino games.
Yeah, y'all remember those? Blackjack and poker. I remember I had one of those, or both of them. I don't know. But look, you hit that and it bzzz and draws and stuff like it. It was fun. I remember that. I remember playing these when I was a kid. And I paid $1 a piece for them because they're half price. And I looked it up, and look, here's somebody sold both of them in a lot for $29.66 plus shipping. So
They were manufactured in Japan.
yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, they're vintage. They're 70s, you know.
Okay.
And then I also bought this little chess and checkers travel set. I like selling those too. I just enjoy selling this. Kind of like typewriters. I like selling typewriters. I like selling chess sets, so I buy them. What you got?
These are Disney Animators collection. They have the theme of each one. Like this one's Alice in Wonderland. It's got all the little, looks like a
Okay.
little play set. I picked these up for some of them were 5 and 1 or 2 of them were 6 for some reason. They were marked a little higher. I think they typically sell, looks like, for about $20. So
that's
not a huge profit margin, but they'll be easy to list.
Yeah. We have what, 5 of them, so it's probably about $100 worth of stuff for about $27. So that's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, this is an empty knitting canister.
Oh God, that's the worst noise I've ever heard in my life.
So yeah, this was an actual knitting kit for the little girls to use. Like, you'd put the yarn in there and you could pull it through there, but it came with everything. Needles, wool, and directions. I just thought that was really cool to display. Paid $5 for that.
Yep. Did you look it up yet?
I did before we went.
What's it worth?
Probably about 30.
Oh, that's a really 5 into 30 for something that lists easy. That's good.
Now, if it had the stuff in it, we're talking around $100 or more.
Okay.
So, yeah. These are really cool. They're not really a brand. Like, they're from Hawaii by a company there. But they are definitely vintage. They fit 12-inch teenage fashion dolls.
So it's probably 60s, huh?
Yeah, this one actually says fits Ken. So yeah, they were made to fit the Barbie and Ken line.
You think these are from the 60s?
I don't know.
Somebody probably did this in their garage, huh? Probably made these and then packaged them and everything.
They're really cute though.
And they're sealed.
Yeah.
These are neat.
This one's not.
It's a great. Oh, that one's not sealed.
Is, yeah. $5 each on these.
Yeah. We didn't look. You didn't look those up. No. Candace was up in this toy room, and it had all this doll and Barbie stuff. I mean, she was in heaven. She must have been up there for a half hour.
Now all of this went to a little wooden kitchen, and she's like, I don't know why whoever set up that room didn't put it with the kitchen. They sold the kitchen separate, and the kitchen was already sold. But I thought these were really cute little.
Just gonna put all those together.
Yeah, look, they're all name brand stuff. Look. Yeah.
They that's probably the dollhouse people or whatever it was. They probably sold. Hey, Gerber, do you want
yeah.
Do you want
Wait, is there actual Brillo pads in here?
No.
Yes.
There is. Or is that just how they came?
This might be
actual.
This is not one for the kitchen because that's too big.
You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like they might contact Gerber and say, hey, do you want to be on our box in the dollhouse, or would you rather it be your competition? And they did the same thing with Sunmaid, and then they probably sold.
These raisins are actual.
Oh, that's raisin boxes. Okay, yeah. You bought raisin boxes.
Look at the graphics on them.
Oh. Okay. Vintage.
Yeah.
Raisin box. Okay.
So yeah, the doll stuff I'll actually sell together, and then this stuff I'll probably
lot it up. Maybe if it's worth anything.
Yeah, we'll see. If not, I'm gonna look that up first. If it's not worth anything, I'm just gonna throw it in with this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, all of these little loose things, we paid either like 50 cents or $1 for them. This is a little tea set made in Hong Kong. This is broke right here, but when I saw this, it's the same pattern as that blue plate we just sold. So that's why I knew it was, it may be good.
So there's potentially, because the blue plate sold for $20. Are these?
Yeah, I guess it just depends on how rare it is. I don't know what this dark around it is. Like,
I bet all these pieces are pretty rare though, because I mean,
look at all the little bitty little tops and
lids
stuff.
and yeah, because I mean, and it's kind of breakable too.
It is. Look, here's a broken cup.
So if they didn't lose it, they could have broke it. So there's probably not a ton of that out there.
I think I paid $1 for that.
Yeah.
These were each 50 cents.
Telephones.
Yes.
Those are Barbie.
I don't know if they're Barbie branded. They're made in Hong Kong also.
So probably 70s.
They don't say Mattel on them, so I don't think they're branded Barbie.
Okay.
They're kind of big for Barbie too.
All right.
I don't know. I just picked this up because it was 50 cents. I got this. I know this is probably nothing, but I thought that this may be something in here. I didn't take it out and look at it.
You can see if I can identify any kind of stamp or marking or anything. It says something. Oh, does it say Go Team on both sides? Yeah.
This is not what they had it marked Well, yeah, they did.
It
But
is.
it was half off.
So you paid $4 1/4 for that.
I think this is Skipper's ballet class little outfit, which that would be good if that's what it is. Especially if you can get the stockings and they don't have holes in them. They're in good shape. Some little Barbie hangers. And then...
What is that?
These are vintage stacking cups.
And they have... Each one has like an animal on the bottom.
Yeah.
Cow, horse.
They're probably 70s.
You think? I don't remember anything like that when I was a kid.
My mom owned a daycare, so I think I've seen every toy ever made. Like preschool type toys, you know. So yeah, we picked those up just to see.
$1 or something. Yeah, it was $1, so 50 cents.
Molly thought we were buying them for Cinnamon.
Oh, for the bunny?
Because we have some modern ones, and what you do is... I'll have to show y'all the video one day. You put pellets in each layer, and he knows. He comes up and he'll eat, and he'll take it in his mouth and he'll fling that cup. He goes through all the layers and flings them. It's so funny.
Probably because he's mad.
All right, this is a bank / Nickelodeon.
Oh, is it a radio or something?
Made in Japan.
There's some controls back here.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where you put the combination in to open it or something?
Maybe so.
What? Is that a record player? What is it? What's going on? Oh, there's a belt there? All kind of stuff going on.
I don't know. It probably plays music.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
So I guess you have to, it probably runs off of nickels.
Yeah. And then we bought this globe. That was at an estate sale, right?
Yeah.
$4.
Super duper clean. It looks brand new. Must have been stored well.
And then this is Barbie's friend Midge. This is not a vintage dress. I mean, it may be vintage, but it's not this era.
So, but Midge, the doll itself, is vintage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Midge.
All right, cool. Well, it's time to, that's everything we got at estate sales. It's time to pull some orders. It's the next day, and I'm over here editing video. And good morning, by the way. Good morning, Candace.
Good morning.
You know it's a new day because Candace changed her clothes again. Candace, what in the world are you doing there? Talk to me. What is this? Wait, what is this?
So I bought this cheap little new Barbie to model my clothes, and her chest is not as big as the vintage Barbie, so the dress was like hanging out. So I'm making her some bigger boobs.
Oh my god!
Out of bubble wrap.
Look, bubble wrap breast implants. Look at this. Man, what a hack surgeon. Poor Barbie. That's funny. Barbie's getting a bubble boob job. But yeah, Candace, I asked Candace how much that outfit is worth. She said that's a $40 friggin' outfit. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, because we got the purse too.
The what?
The little handbag.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, good. I'm so glad you like doing that stuff. I could never do this.
You wouldn't do this?
I would not do. What if you walked in here and I was doing that? Okay, time to pull orders. And first thing is Guy Drawer Sharon Carter. This is her right here, I believe. She has a... Oh, okay, there's her weapon. Yeah, this sold for $9.99 plus ship. Now, I've got a big action figure order. It's got like 6 action figures. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them and put them on the bench. All right, I went ahead and pulled these 6 figs here. This total order is $58.94. We have a Claw, an Electra, a Black Cat, a, who is this? Shuri, an AT-AT driver from Star Wars, and then a Bullseye. $58.94 for all that, plus shipping. 9 Charlie, we sold a 6-inch Iron Man right here. And look, there's a little Tony Stark head in there too. All kind of accessories and whatnot. This sold for $19.99 plus ship. Looking for a 1B CX52. It is a lot of comics. put these back over here anyway. Lot of comic books is sold for $47.99 plus shipping on top. And on 3B sold a Guy Gardner right here. Guy Gardner and Larfleeze. This sold for $19.99 plus shipping on top. And Candace sold some Barbie stuff. 5 Echo. Oh, you have the Barbie box, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see, I need Singing in the Shower, 5 Echo Bravo 12.
Wow.
It's a little shower set. It's got like a towel and shower cap and other stuff like that. This sold for $24.99 plus shipping on top. Then in the guy drawer, just listed this yesterday. I think I just showed this to y'all yesterday too. But sold this Game Boy with, and I went ahead and put the Tetris game in there with it. The Tetris game is worth about $10. So I increased the price of this a few dollars over what I probably would have done. I probably could have got a little more, but I got $49.99 plus shipping on top. I've got $15 into the Game Boy and $2 into Tetris, so pretty good profit, and it sold really fast. All right, going for 5A. B67. It's an Exo Man of War. B67. Exo Man of War. This sold for $24.99 plus shipping on top. And then last thing on 10 Charlie, right here, I supposedly have Kingdom Hearts. What's that? Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 together. It's sold for, this is it. This sold for $12.99 plus ship. Kingdom Hearts. Okay, yeah. I put the first game in a sleeve like that. So yeah, that sold for $12.99. And that is everything that is going out right now. Well, Candace, that's it for this vid.
Yep.
Hey, why aren't you over there listing doll stuff? Get back to work, lady.
I'm done for the day.
No, you're not.
I'm going to the nail salon. I'll be back in 4 hours.
She's joking, but that has actually happened. I'll be right back. Candace, where are you at? Oh, I had to go get my nails done and went by the store and did this and that and this and that and this and that.
Well,
hey,
anyway.
That's the beauty of working for yourself, right?
Yep. So thank y'all for tuning in. And don't forget, if you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button below.
I like what I see every day.
And we'll see y'all again next time. Bye.
Bye, y'all.